Beautiful Sagittarius. This is Tammy from Spot On Psychic Readings. I am so happy to be here to do your reading for this week, for the end of October, going into the first week of November. And I'm already just turning into one big goosebump right now because there's so much psychic energy and amazing light worker energy coming from you all. So thank you very much for being here. If it's your first time here, welcome. And we have a lot of Sagittarius here who are light workers and empaths and star beings. And so what I do for Sagittarius is a very special reading each time where we look into your light worker world because you're multidimensional. And I also go and pull traditional tarot cards to look into your earth life because you're kind of a spiritual being in an earth life. And it's tricky sometimes, as you know. So thanks for being here. I know a lot of Sagittarius are psychics and tarot readers also, and I'm so happy to have you here. I love reading for other psychics and other tarot readers, so welcome if you're here. I'm glad you're here. So here we go. Let's see what is coming up, Sag, for you, what you need to know. And I'm going to pull these by feel because I can feel the energy on the cards as I tune into you, as well as read the meaning of the cards once I turn them over. Okay, let's make a little room. Sagittarius, what do you need to know? Lots of energy here, Sag. Ah, and we have a pair. Okay. I love when the pairs come up. Okay, let's see. Sag energy, Sagittarius. It's a big energy on that one. Soul family. Oh, I'll look at that one in a second. Okay. Let's go to this one first. This is really interesting. This one had the big, of all the cards that, you know, I can feel the energy. They all feel a little different. Usually they feel a little tingly or something. This one was like, whew, like a magnet. This is your soul family. It says call in your tribe. And if you're here right now, I'd say you're part of the tribe. Okay, it's exactly why I do the readings for Sag with these cards. It says call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. And I think a lot of times Sagittarius does feel isolated and alone because I think a lot of people don't relate to Sag. I think other Sages relate to other Sages, and I'm Sagittarius, so that's why I'm so happy you guys are here. But you know, a lot of times Sag is very misunderstood. It's a very different sign, and you all have very different qualities and very special abilities and skills that you came in with because you're old souls. And sometimes people don't get it, and if they do see it and get it, they're jealous. Sag brings on a lot of jealousy, unfortunately, you know, just part of the territory. But your soul tribe is out there, and this card is saying you don't have to be alone. Call in your soul tribe. And part of your soul tribe is here on this channel, okay? So please connect with each other. Part of your soul tribe are the star beings. They're out there, but they're in a different dimension, and you're starting to, or either already are connecting with them very strongly. While I'm telling you this, I'm hearing this very high-pitched frequency in the room with me, and I got to tell you, this room I'm in has only one electrical outlet, so I'm not hearing electricity, which I can do. I do hear electricity sometimes. It drives me crazy. I have my Wi-Fi turned off right now, so I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing any frequencies except from our soul tribe at this moment. And it's just this, I don't know how to describe it, this high-pitched sound that's just letting me know they're here, okay? Sometimes they come into the reading, so you'll have to watch for them. Maybe you'll see them out the window, show up or something. It happens sometimes. So, okay, let's keep going. I love reading for you guys, so I get carried away. All right, let me, let me get this. Here's our pair. Let's see what this pair is before I go further. We've got a mirror, who or what is triggering you. And right beside of where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay. This is your challenge card, but there's two of them. And like I said, they came up as a pair. So think about this, Sag. Who or what is triggering you? And with that who or what, can you set some boundaries with that? Okay. And I know I can relate to this so strongly, and I bet you can. And this is very much about things that you need to put the brakes on. Maybe you need to stop saying yes to things. Maybe you need to say no more often. You know, you're in high demand. You have a lot of skills and talents that people want to share in that energy, which is great because you're a lot of times healers, you know, empaths, healers, listeners, good listeners. But sometimes it's too much and it takes too much of a drain on your energy, and you have to set boundaries with that. Believe me, I'm all too aware of that for sure. So I get it. Interesting, isn't it? That came up as a pair, like they had a double message there for you. And you know, what are you mirroring to other people, and what are they mirroring to you? Because this is the mirror card. You know, what's triggering you? You know, give that some thought. Okay, let me finish pulling the cards. Wow, they're just talking a lot. Let's go to this one over here with the flowers. This is sort of I wanted to go over here toward the flowers. Oh my, this is the Council of Light. The Council of Light's here. This is so exciting. Do you know about that? I know a lot of you do. The Council of Light, like super important divine beings, and I just feel like they're going to show up here any second. Can you see this card? Council of Light showing up for you, Sag. Okay. Divine orchestration. Helpers in the subtle realms. Wow. And these are lots of ascended masters on this card. Okay. And they're here to help. They're here. This is them. Divine orchestration, so they're lining things up to happen for you. This is how synchronicities happen. You know, these are your group of guides, for one thing, but these are like all the ascended masters, which are really amazing. Some of you probably know more about it than I do, honestly, and feel free to comment. You know, I'd love to read your comments. But here they are, Sag. They're showing up for you, and you are very connected with this divine Council of Light. This is your connection. This is part of your tribe, okay? And you wonder why people can't relate to you, Sag. That kind of says it all, doesn't it? Okay. Let me see if I can finish pulling these cards. This is so cool. I just love doing these readings. Okay. So what is most significant for you right now this week coming up into October and November is, the question is, what are you clinging on to? Are you clinging to anything that you should be letting go of at this time? This is significant. There may be a job, there may be a relationship, there may be your living situation, your house, old items, anything that you're holding on to that you're afraid to let go of probably needs to be let go of. Okay, so give that some thought, because this is what's significant right now. I feel like you're upgrading. You're making changes in your life, and it's hard when you make changes. You know, you're going to something new, a new beginning, or a new person, or a new thing, or, you know, even a new couch. And you might be clinging to that old couch, you know, because it was comfortable and now it's worn out, but it's seen better days, but you're still attached to it. You know, it's that kind of thing. What are you clinging to that you need to get rid of? This may go to something much bigger. I'm using a couch kind of tongue in cheek, like, you know, although I've been connected with couches before. You probably have too. You know, because our things do take on energy, and they take on memories and all sorts of things, and it's hard to let that go. But when you're upgrading and you're going into new energy, it's you have to let go of some things. So I feel like there are situations for some of you, Sag, that you need to let go of. Maybe work situations. Maybe your work is changing. Maybe you own a business and you need to change your clientele. You know, I mean, there's all sorts of ways to look at this. I feel like that's true for some of you, that your business is changing so much that your clientele has changed, and how you're approaching things and your time. I feel like a lot of you are guarding your time. Maybe you're clinging to time, but nevertheless, all of that is crumbling. So you're going to sort of have to go with the flow on this and make some changes and let go of some things. And I know that's hard, but it's part of this ascension process. It's part of upgrading into this new energy. Make sure my microphone's working. Okay. So I talked to you about the mirror, what's triggering you, boundaries, and that sort of thing. Now, this is what's on your mind, Sag, and you may not be doing it yet, but you need to play more. Go have some fun, Sag. This is about don't be so serious. Don't worry too much about what you're clinging onto if you are, and just go have some fun because you've been thinking about it. I get this so strongly. You've been thinking about having more fun. Maybe you just want to go play with your dog in a park. Maybe you want to go for a hike. Maybe you just want to go out and sit in the grass or, whatever. There's something here about being playful and doing anything that brings you back into your childhood, your playful, childlike nature, is what this is about. Very important for you to do that because it does raise your vibration. So, it brings you into a better energy. So as you raise your vibration, it's easier to let go of whatever it is you might be holding on to. Okay, so here we go. This is what's deeper down in your aura. This is on the top of your aura, kind of more obvious. What's deeper down is you're birthing in a new age. Oh, I said that. This raises your vibration. Being more playful raises your vibration because it's about ascension. This is birthing new creations and dreaming the new world into being. And I know a lot of you know about this whole new world idea. And I've literally seen our earth, like here's our earth. I've literally had visions of it splitting into two earths, okay? And one of them's darker, one of them's very full of light. And it's going to literally take the negativity away and separate. As we ascend, we can't stay locked into that same earth energy. So as we ascend, here's us ascending, the whole earth ascends. And this is what's going to happen. It's going to literally separate into two is what I've seen. So you being more playful and raising your vibration will help birth the new world. Literally helps this ascension process. This is because you're light workers. Sagittarius, you of all people, you're light workers. And if you're cross-watching this this video, and a lot of you do, and I love that. I think it's a great idea. It doesn't mean that only Sagittarius are light workers. I'm not trying to say that. It's just they're light workers spread out throughout all the signs, of course, But a lot of Sagittarius are light workers. A lot of us did come in. Of course, you probably can't prove any percentages or anything, and I'm certainly not a scientist, but I think if you did a percentage, I think there's probably a higher percentage of Sag that are light workers, just based on things that I see and things that I hear and conversations with Sag, and being Sag, I know how that goes. So, but that doesn't mean other signs can't be light workers as well, because I definitely know other people of other signs that are. So if you are, come on in here and join us light workers, join your tribe, okay? I talked about the Council of Light, the beautiful Council of Light. Now, this is what's coming up in your near future, Sag, okay? Your near future is being unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So again, this sort of goes along with stuff that's crumbling that you might be clinging to. Some of you might be clinging to old relationships or old things that have memories, past lives, soul patterns, any kind of beliefs that are now outdated for you. Maybe they worked back in the 80s or whatever. Now they don't. You have upgraded a lot. And this is releasing your past lives as well, Sag. This is going to be coming up soon, and it's interesting. This sort of coincides with this next partial eclipse and full moon that's coming up. And those sorts of things really cause losses to come up. Eclipses in particular, they cause losses, and they cause things to change. They cause things to come up to be cleared. You might be getting visions or just spontaneous memories of past lives or past relationships, or any kind of soul patterns, old soul contracts that are now done. You know, you might still be trying to live your life according to that soul contract that you signed up for when you came here, but it's null and void now because the energy's changed so much. It'll be more null and void when you play more. I'm going to really encourage this. I'm a big fan of playing. Okay. All right. Whoops, I held up the wrong card. It's this one. I'm sorry. This was the birthing the new age. This is the playing card. Okay. Celebrate, playing, have fun. All right. Now, I talked about your soul family. This was the first card that came up. Your soul family, which a lot of you are here. You know, it's interesting. I think some of us feel isolated because light workers are not all in one place. We're spread all around the world to bring our light. And it makes you feel kind of isolated sometimes. It's hard to really connect. So it's nice to connect with all of you here. You know, we're all spread out all these different places, but yet through the technology we can come together here, which is really nice because I can really feel all of you. Okay, so this is how people are viewing you, Sag. This is your energy, and how people are seeing you is you're very grounded. They see you as grounded. They see you and feel you as an empath, highly sensitive. How many of you are HSPs? You know, the highly sensitive people. You've read those books? I mean, those are really eye-opening, and I think they really fit a lot of Sagittarius, highly sensitive, and you're very connected with nature. And this is what other people's perspective of you is, Sag. So think about friends, family, people that don't even know you, people you just pass in the grocery store or whatever. They feel this. They feel this about you. You know, what's different about Sag? Like, what's different about that person? Something's different. Oh, you know, like, oh, they're a good listener, and oh, they live in nature, and, you know, like highly sensitive, but they can't put their finger on it. Those kinds of things. And the highly sensitive, the HSPs, I'm sure a lot of you have read those books. You know, the highly sensitive people are highly sensitive because you're taking in a lot more information. I mean, you could walk in a room and you're not just on this one level. I mean, you're reading the whole room, you're picking up everybody's emotions. And a lot of times highly sensitive people, you know, when you smell something, it smells a lot stronger for you than it does for everybody else. Like scented candles. I can't stand scented candles. They overpower me. They make me feel crazy. You know, that kind of thing because of the high sensitivity. And it's true of different fabrics. You might only be able to wear certain fabrics that feel right to your skin because your skin is very, very sensitive. Your eyes are sensitive. Your sense of smell, your sense of taste. All those sorts of things go along with being an HSP and an empath. It all goes together, and you need more recharging time. And people are seeing you like that. People are like, why is Sag so different? Here it is. Okay, so you're very grounded. Very, very grounded in all of this. So the final outcome here, before I go to the earth side of cards, because we're still out in our space and our empath, because you all are multidimensional. I said that earlier, and I'm not even kidding a little bit about that. It's true. Your final outcome is take a break. Wow. Here's your final outcome for your multidimensionality. You need to take a break, take good care of yourself. It says a life's work, not a season. A life's work. This is your life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Get off the treadmill. So don't push yourself so hard. Take a break. And I think, again, if you're clinging to some old, outdated beliefs or old, outdated job or old, outdated relationships or whatever's upgraded, you need to take a break. Get off that treadmill, whatever that treadmill is for you. Okay? So let's go over to traditional tarot and quickly, let's see what else you need to know for your earth life, okay? Because we talked a lot about empaths and star beings and your council of light and the tribe and that sort of thing. So what's coming earth-wise? Some kind of a celebration, Sag. Some kind of a love celebration. 3 of Cups. Let's see where that's going. That sounds promising and fun. I think you could have fun with that. There's a Knight of Swords. So there's somebody next to this love celebration who's very mentally, very smart, very intelligent, very quick-witted. Something's going to come in very quickly. This person can sometimes be sort of forceful. Let's see what they're talking about. There's an 8 of Cups energy. You're going to be leaving some things behind and saying goodbye. I'll show you these cards in a second. So you're going to be leaving things, say goodbye to either a relationship or a situation, which makes sense. What are you clinging to? You're going to be saying goodbye to it. Oh, the Lover's card is coming up. So let me get one more. Let's see what's coming in. Sag, it's almost looking like there's romance, maybe a new relationship coming in, because you've been through a 10 of Swords. Let's see. Let me get a little bit more on this. There's someone younger with the money. Page of Pentacles and Peacock energy. Knight of Wands, someone from afar. This is so fascinating. Hold on a minute. I'll put this picture together for you in a whole new path. Wow. Okay, so let me explain this, Sag. This is really, really fun. Okay, so you have said, first of all, there's going to be something to celebrate in love, and you've got a whole new path coming. All right, so the celebration in love leads you on a whole new path, for one thing. There seems to have been something you said goodbye to, and it could have been this forceful kind of person, sort of not really aggressive necessarily, but pushy, maybe came on too fast, that kind of thing, caused a conflict. You said goodbye to that. All right, whatever this was, you've said goodbye and walked away from it. That's one of those old things you're going to be letting go of. There is some sort of a choice coming up for you, Sag. And again, I'm looking at the end of October into November. There's some sort of a choice, maybe a love affair coming up. Maybe you're going to choose between 2 people, maybe between this Knight of Swords and this Knight of Wands. I haven't gotten to this yet, but there's some kind of a choice here and something to do with romance and love, the Lover's card, okay? And this Knight of Wands is someone who's going to be like at a distance, maybe somebody that moves near you, or you might be moving. Sometimes this can actually be a relocation card, or this can be a person relocating to come near you based on this Lover's card. That makes sense. It looks like you already went through a 10 of Swords, Sag, and I talked about that in the last reading. I'm not going to go into this a lot at this moment because I know it's getting long, but it's still kind of hanging on your energy, or this card wouldn't have shown up. You went through some sort of a bad ending, a lot of you. And there was a younger person or somebody who was immature, something about money. Somebody wanted money with this 10 of Swords. That's a whole other story that I'm not going to go down that path, but it is showing up, so I wanted to mention it. And you're getting a whole new path here, a whole new life based on whatever decisions you make in what looks like love. Now, these could be other choices, but considering they're showing me 3 of Cups energy, this is a love celebration, Sag. Let me pull a couple more. I know this is getting long. If you're still watching, thanks. Let's see what else real quick. Final words for Sag with this earth part of things. There's opportunity or a windfall. Wow, that would be good news about money. That would be very good news about money. What else, Sag? Final words for Sag here. Temporary problems. Any problems you've got right now are temporary. What else, Sag? Watch out for a two-faced friend. That could be that Knight of Swords energy that came up. Anything else, Sag? Whoops. The month of August. Okay, so something started in the month of August with all of this. I want to say in the month of August, something came into being, or something got your attention, or you got somebody's attention in August. I feel like you won't know that right now, but you're going to find this out in the future. Okay, and this is based on this this Lover's card. Let me get just a couple more here. Depression and anxiety, worry that someone is against you. This could be this two-faced friend. So if you have concerns about that, trust that, and I know you will, because a lot of you are so intuitive. Okay, let's see. Final words for Sag. What else do you need to know? I feel like there's new love coming, Sag, if you want it. You know, I know a lot of you don't. You're very independent and you want to do your own thing, and that's fine too. And in that case, you may have choices that you will love. Okay, it's based on love. It really is. And you are leading with your heart, so that makes sense to me. You know, there's love of some sort coming in. This is the Dog card, protection from a powerful friend. Now, this powerful friend could be anything from Archangel Michael to your actual guard dog. All right, take it as it resonates, or a powerful friend. A warning of a problem either now or in the near future, but it's temporary. They already said temporary problems. And karma, you will reap what you have sown. I'm going to leave it here, Sag, because you have good karma. Obviously you do, or you wouldn't be at the level you're at right now. This card doesn't say good or bad karma. It just says karma. You'll reap what you've sown. And I know, Sag, you have sown a lot of really good things. Think of all the people you've helped, all the animals you've healed. I know there are a lot of people here who, on this channel who, especially with Sag, who do animal rescue and are healers and acupuncturists and all kinds of things where you help people. You're in service to humankind, and you're helping. And you're helping through your earth life, and you're also helping through being a light worker. So even just by existing and putting your light out, even if you're not hands-on with people, you're helping the universe ascend. Okay, you're helping. So this is amazing. This gives me the goosebumps because I know how much good karma you all are putting out. So I'm feeling it right now, and it's like, it's making me get a little choked up. Seriously, it is. So I'll leave it there today, Sag. I hope you've watched to the end, and if you have, you got that great message, because that was beautiful. Thank you, guides. So let me know if you've connected with the Council of Light. I'm really very curious to hear about that. That'd be great. So if you're still here, I just want to mention I'm going to do a membership program where I'll do extended readings for Sag, probably weekly. I haven't set the whole thing up yet, so watch for a link, and it's going to be coming up, but we can delve into whatever you would like. You can ask questions. I'll do readings on that. It'll be fun. We'll have a whole Sag community of light workers and empaths here, okay? So thanks for coming in. I'll see you guys again soon. Love you all. Thanks so much for being here and all of your likes and subscriptions. I'll see you. Bye.